Good afternoon, University of North Dakota and the Greater Grand Forks area on this February 2nd. My name is Jared Swanson. Starting with look outside. Well, it is cloudy out there for our Tuesday afternoon. Temperature, not so bad though, sitting about 24. The wind is whipping out there though, south wind, about 20 miles an hour at the airport right now. Temperatures across the area, well, 20s for basically all of Minnesota and the Red River Valley here. Even Aberdeen getting into the 20s. Out west though, they are sitting above 30 or so. It is nice out west, but those winds are whipping across the region. As you'll see, not too bad in Minnesota. And like we said a few weeks ago, when we get that due north wind, it likes to funnel down the valley and increase those wind speeds. Well, same thing applies for a south wind. And you'll notice we're getting in on some of the strongest winds of the area. That should mean we're at the coldest wind chill temperatures, but we are not. Bemidji's beating us. They are below the teens, as we are sitting about 10 degrees is what it feels like here in the Red River Valley. 14 is what it feels like down in Aberdeen. 21 is the feels like temperature in Bismarck, and 31 for Minot right now. Looking nationwide at our air temperatures, well, Miami 63, deep south sitting at mid-50s or so. Not too bad down there. Once again in the northern deep south, Atlanta sitting at 45. You'll notice this giant area of cold air. Well, that is associated with a giant nor'easter that went through the area actually. Dumped a boatload of snow on New York, Boston, and it is continuing to drop snow in northern Maine right now. We're looking at snow rates about 2 inches per hour, if not more. So it is absolutely dumping snow up there. And as we work into our area, well, no real dumping of snow to talk about. We do have some on the radar here. I don't think it's really reaching the ground. It's evaporating before it reaches the ground right now. So no real impacts to be had with this stuff. Taking a look at our futurecast now. Well, the high pressure is starting to work off. It's starting to work to the southeast now. And the clouds are really going to filter into the area before this next system here. And by Wednesday morning, we're seeing that system's cold front start to work into the North Dakota region. And for western North Dakota, maybe some mixed precip snow right away. And as we play through Wednesday, well, it's going to swing through our area. We're going to get a shot of some mixed precip right away, a little bit, maybe glazing or so of ice. And then after that, I think it's going to be hard to reach an inch, or I think it's going to be hard to reach 2 or 3 inches here in Grand Forks. I think 1 to 3 is probably the best forecast for us here. There will be a good swath of snow from Minneapolis to Sioux Falls, somewhere in this region, as well as just north of the border. There will be a good swath as well. We're talking 4, 5, 6 inches or so. So the Red River Valley, not really getting it on the good impacts of the system. But as we work through Friday, or into Friday, rather, we'll see there is another shot of snow for western North Dakota. That's just going to be associated with these cold temperatures that are going to be working in. And now it's time to talk about those cold temperatures. Well, we saw that giant nor'easter on the screen. It's associated with this big old area of low pressure, or a big old trough, is like we like to call them in meteorology. And you know, we noticed it's pretty nice up here today. Well, that's thanks to this giant ridge here, or giant area of high pressure. These things allow warm air to really stream up from the south, warm up the region. And as we work through Tuesday into Wednesday, well, here's that system we're just talking about. It's going to work through Minneapolis, go north of the Great Lakes here, and once it does, it's going to unleash that Arctic air on us. This northwest flow is going to be perfect for that Arctic air, as it's really going to allow it to stream into the area. Those white colors get near 30 below for an air temperature, so it will be very cold for our weekend here in North Dakota. We're talking air temperatures in the 20 belows or so, as well as wind chill factors getting near, if not in 50 below for a few days straight. It will be cold here, so be prepared over the next few days for very, very brutal temperatures out there. Tonight, not the story though. 22 is going to be our temperature. There will be clouds working in the area. It will be nice and mild, but those winds will still be whipping south 10 to 15, gusting to 25 at times. Tomorrow, warm for the start of our day, 31 for the high. We will have clouds and afternoon precip to talk about. I think this will be closer to the dinner time hours, and we will still have that south wind whipping on us. Looking at our 7-day forecast, well, Friday's kind of our last beautiful day. If you will call it beautiful, it will be above zero. Hopefully, I think it will get above zero. And I think our weekend's forecast is being a little conservative. I would like to go teens below zero for this forecast, as it will be brutally cold this weekend. Thanks for watching UND Weather Update. My name is Jared Swanson.